North Korea is becoming overly rash and thoughtless as it continues to make false threats toward the United States and make bad decisions.
Their recent decision to sentence Kenneth Bay, an American, to 15 years of hard labor is completely unjust and a really horrible decision that is sparking more tension between the United States and North Korea, the possible starting point for World War III.
North Korea is wrong in their judgment and worsening the relations.
North Korea convicted Kenneth Bay unjustly for what he did.
From Reuters, quote, he may have been arrested for taking pictures of starving children known as kachapi or flooding swallows, end quote.
By taking pictures of starving children, he gets arrested for apparent crimes against the state.
Also from Reuters, quote, North Korea has shown the intention to use them as a negotiation card as they have done so in the past, end quote.
North Korea may have taken Kenneth Bay wrongfully to use him for their own good.
Taking prisoner a man who took pictures of starving children, North Korea is doing wrong here.
North Korea, by doing this, is making the relations worse than before.
When former New Mexico governor went to North Korea, he was denied the opportunity to speak with Kenneth Bay.
North Korea is refusing to allow U.S. officials to speak with any American.
From UPI, quote, North Korea would not invite any U.S. official, end quote.
By not allowing Bay the chance to be freed by a visitor from the U.S., they are preventing a way to calm the situation and therefore leaving tensions higher.
North Korea is allowing relations to grow cold in a dangerous time.
North Korea has pretty much overreacted to this entire situation.
From the Atlantic Wire, quote, Kenneth Bay, a resident of Washington State who was born in South Korea under the name of Pae Jun-ho, was sentenced to 15 years of hard labor by DPRK Supreme Court, end quote.
Being sentenced to 15 years of hard labor is out of hand, especially when all he did was take some pictures and fed some kids.
Also from the Atlantic Wire, quote, Bay reportedly crossed over the border to share food with hungry orphans regularly, end quote.
15 years of hard labor for being nice is totally too much.
North Korea overreacted and sentenced him too harshly for what he did.
For helping and taking photos of little kids, the price of doing this is astronomical in North Korea, which will land you a lot of hard labor.
North Korea's decision to sentence Kenneth Bay is unjust and completely wrong at the completely wrong time.
With the threat of a possible World War III, the effort to resolve the situation and take back Kenneth Bay is a priority.
We need to save Kenneth Bay.